What did Sauron want from the elves? Have you ever wondered what Sauron truly wanted from the elves during the Second Age? This question opens the door to a fascinating chapter in Middle-earth's history. Sauron had a grand plan, and the elves were central to it. His main goal was to gain control over them and their remarkable power through the creation of the Rings of Power. To do this, he disguised himself as a fair and benevolent figure named Annatar, which means Lord of Gifts. Sauron approached the Elven-smiths of a region, particularly a skilled craftsman named Celebrimbor. He convinced them to forge powerful rings of power, presenting himself as a helpful ally. However, his true intention was for more sinister. While the elves crafted these rings, Sauron secretly forged the One Ring, a master ring that contained his own dark power. This one ring would allow him to dominate the bearers of the other rings, including the elves, and bend their will to his own. Sauron wanted the elves to accept his gifts and wear the rings of power. By doing so, they would fall under his influence, effectively becoming his servants. However, many elves, especially leaders like Elrond and Galadriel, were cautious and suspicious of Sauron's motives. They sensed something was amiss. When they discovered his betrayal, particularly his secret creation of the One Ring, they took action. They removed their rings to prevent Sauron from exerting control over them. This act of defiance led to open conflict, known as the War of the Elves and Sauron. Sauron's desire to use the elves' own craftsmanship against them was a key part of his strategy to dominate Middle-earth. He aimed to enslave them by controlling their rings of power, but the elves' resistance thwarted his plans. Ultimately, Sauron's manipulation of the elves was a significant step in his broader goal to conquer Middle-earth and extend his dark influence. This strategy was rooted in the legacy of his master, Morgoth. The elves' refusal to submit to Sauron's will sparked a long and bitter war, showcasing their strength and resilience against his dark ambitions.